Today we're going to explore the art of cutting shapes from paper to create beautiful snowflakes. But first, let's look at an artist who became famous for using scissors the way painters use brushes, Henri Matisse. Matisse created artworks called cutouts. Instead of painting, he used painted papers and cut bold, simplified shapes. The artworks you see here, Snowflowers, shows white paper forms that look both like snowdrop flowers and snowflakes, floating all over colorful shapes. Matisse called this technique drawing with scissors. Today we're going to try to create something similar to Matisse's snowflower collage. We're also going to look at another art tradition called Kirigami, a Japanese paper cutting and folding art form. You will know origami, paper folding. Kirigami adds cutting to create designs perfect for snowflakes. Snowflakes are known for their symmetry. To create symmetrical shapes, we will fold our paper before cutting. So here's what we need today. 3 circles of different sizes, and then a blue paper for our background. First step, we're going to cut our circles. When you cut, it's important you put your thumb in the little hole, you 2 fingers in the big hole, and open, shut, cut around the circle. You are going to cut 1 large circle, 1 small circle, and 1 medium circle. And again, my fingers are 2 fingers in the big hole, thumb up, and my paper is coming to me around the circle. Open, shut, cut. Once I have my 3 circles, it's time to fold. To create the 6-sided shape of a snowflake, we need to fold our paper 3 times. Each paper is going to be folded up in half like a taco, side to side in half like a big slice of pizza, and one more time in half like a little piece of cherry pie. And then again, folded in half like a taco, folded in half like a pizza, and one more time like a cherry pie. And then for that little one, you tell me, ready? Okay, in half like a taco. One more time in half like a pizza, and one more time like a piece of pie. Now I'm really hungry. Okay, time to cut. When we cut, we want to cut from all 3 sides of our triangle. Again, you're going to cut with 2 fingers in the big hole, thumb up, and you're going to bring the scissors to you. You're going to want to cut out different kinds of shapes. Shapes with names like rectangles, squares, triangles, circles are all geometric shapes. Those are the shapes that we have in math. In life, shapes also occur that don't have names. Everything else is called an organic shape. As snowflakes fall to the ground, the ice crystals grab on to extra water and moisture in the air, creating all different shapes in a 6-sided way. So once you cut from all 3 sides, you're going to very gently open up, and just like the surprise of Kirigami, gently reveal your beautiful snowflake. Now, once I have 1, I'm going to do the same thing with my medium, and I'm going to demonstrate some more lines, like a wavy line shape. From this side, I could do triangles, but as I do it, it's really important to keep turning and not cut all the way through my snowflake. The more you cut like you're making a piece of Swiss cheese, the better, but not right in half because it'll fall apart. Now let's open it up again. And remember that snowflakes come in all different shapes. So your snowflakes are going to be as unique as the ones that fall from the sky. Not all snowflakes look like the star shapes that we imagine when we think of a snowflake. Some are plates, some are feathers, some are cones, some are rods. So anything that you create today, that's the perfect snowflake for your collage. When you're cutting, especially this small one, it might be hard to get through all of the pieces of paper. The strongest part of the scissors is not here at the tip. It's all the way back here at the handle. So if you open up your scissors really close, slide that in. And then again, we're going to just open up for our last snowflake. Beautiful. And now it's time to glue. And I'm gonna write Mrs. Davis. And then I'm gonna prepare the background. If you have time, you can add these things. Squares and rectangles. I have leftover shapes in cool colors. Matisse would collage geometric shapes before he would add the organic shapes to his collage. So I'm going to pull out some rectangles and squares and I'm going to glue them on. If they're small and they fit just like this, you could just dip them onto your gluey and stick them on the background. If the shape is larger, maybe a little bit, that one fits. I want to overlap them as well. But if the shape is large like this one, you're gonna have to get out a glue stick and use your gluey to go around the perimeter, the outside edge of the shape, and a squiggle in the middle. And you can separate them, or you can overlap around the perimeter, squiggle in the middle. And you're gonna get about 3, 4, or 5 pieces of paper and glue it in the back. Then, to keep your snowflakes on your design, you are going to lay them out and plan where they go. Make sure all 3 of them fit where you would like. And then once you do that, this is unlike the geometric shapes, these are so delicate. You're gonna measure with your gluey and make some marks where you think you should put the glue, and you're gonna do a circle of glue right where your snowflake's gonna go. I know, that's not how we usually do things, but the snowflake's so delicate, and to get it to stick down, that's how we're gonna do it today. Don't worry, that glue will disappear as it dries. And then for the small snowflake, it fits just perfectly on my SpongeBob. I'm gonna dip that in and so gently stick it on. Make sure everything's nice and flat. For this one, I'm gonna have to measure again. And then, before I'm done and put my glue away, I'm gonna make a few more marks in the background. Matisse would also add little pieces, little specks. Maybe they're smaller snowflakes. Maybe they're movement. Maybe they're teeny tiny birds. You're going to add some additional shapes into your background. These shapes come from when you cut out the shapes on your collage. So all those little teeny tiny pieces of paper, before you put them away to throw them away in the garbage, add some to the background to add some interest and movement. Okay, now it's your turn to work. Remember, you're going to get a big circle, a medium, and a little. You're going to cut and fold like a taco, pizza, and pie. And then snip, snip, snip to make your collage. Okay, it's your turn to work. Can't wait to see what you make.